Behind the door of this modest South Side home in a small room inside. The 8mm footage has been sitting in a chest of drawers.
In this drawer right here. All this time has been right there.
Roy Botello put it there almost 47 years ago. It was a glamorous night.
Everybody went nuts because it was so loud.
November 21st, 1963. This is Botello's silent home video of a LULAC gala in Houston, where a special visit by the President and First Lady made this the party of a lifetime.
At one time, when I was taking the video, somebody knocked me down, and I just went with the camera to the ceiling.
Botello was chairman of LULAC's scholarship committee back then and had a front row seat during that presidential visit, film recorder in hand.
We being Spanish speaking, she spoke Spanish, and we were real glad that she was there. We had mariachis behind her, and she knew what they were singing.
Botello was just feet away from the Kennedys and describes the late First Lady as a very attractive woman in person, very attentive as she stayed close to her husband.
I think that what she tried to do was to explain to him what was going on as far as the singing and so forth. What were they saying, you know? Because I don't think he knew a word of Spanish, maybe adios.
This is one of only two known pieces of film taken that night.
I'm going to ask my wife to say a few words to you also.
In the other, found on YouTube, you can hear some of Mrs. Kennedy's remarks in Spanish.
Estoy muy contenta de estar en el gran estado de Texas.
She was glad to be in Texas, she said.
There's Jackie. She's getting just as big a welcome.
But the very next stop on their tour of the state was that fateful trip to Dallas, where America's Camelot was shattered.
What was a wonderful welcome in downtown Dallas has become a scene of indescribable horror.
But everything stopped, and everybody was very sad to hear it. We just could not believe what had occurred.
JFK experts we spoke with say they're very interested in the contents of this film and say just about any never-before-seen footage of the former president and First Lady would have historical value.
I saw the film. It's marvelous. It's wonderful. I love films like this because it really puts you right there in the moment.
What I would want to do, and I've always wanted to do, is to give this to the archives.
Both the JFK Presidential Library and the 6th Floor Museum at Dealey Plaza say they would love to include this video in their archives.
We like all of these images because they give a unique perspective, and there's always the chance that a photographer will catch something that none of the other cameras caught. So that's why we're anxious to find these and preserve them.
Oh, it would be nice to have it there. That would make me feel real proud.
Sarah Lucero, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.